Cracker Barrel, okay, loses almost $100 million in value as stock plunges after new logo release, okay? Rob, if you can pull this up, please, and show this. And then, do you have the clip that I sent you, or is it a different one?
This one.
So this is the CEO of Cracker Barrel, okay? The stock went from, it dropped 422, 7.2%. You'll see the clip here. This is what the CEO had to say about changing the logo from what it was before to what it is today. We don't have to show the whole thing, but you got to see the first 10 seconds. Go ahead, Rob.
It's been overwhelmingly
go
positive
back.
that
We
people
couldn't hear
like
it.
what we're doing. Honestly, the feedback's been overwhelmingly positive that people like what we're doing. The feedback and the buzz is so good, not only from our customers, but from our team members.
Okay. How? Okay, so Rob, can you go do me a favor and go to Cracker Barrel stock? The response is overwhelmingly positive. From who? The LGBTQ community? From who it's positive? I actually want to know. Look what looks overwhelmingly positive about that decision that you made. I want you to make that argument. What is overwhelmingly positive?
Employees said they liked it.
Yeah.
Pat.
So it dropped. Now here's the thing.
No, they didn't.
Tom, what is the big deal of this story? Is this even a story? Should we just skip it and say, who cares? Let Cracker Barrel do whatever they want to do with their logo. Not a big deal. Redskins change their names to, Commandos. And I know. I'm just calling it Commando. But, whatever they want to call themselves. Why is this such a big deal?
Here's why it's a big deal. Because she's not just changing a logo, it's changing a culture. Now, if you've been into Cracker Barrel, they're connected to a lot of big service stations, and you can go in there and
I love it.
Grab a beverage or something. You know what I'm talking about?
I love Cracker Barrel. We've been there.
And I do too. We had this one, there was a Cracker Barrel that we used to stop at. We drove from Dallas to Atlanta to see my mom, and we would stop at this one Cracker Barrel in the same place, and the girls just thought it was hysterical. The kind of old folksy homey and fried chicken and Southern stuff, and we thought this kind of cool.
And they serve alcohol. You could drink.
So, well, we didn't do that while we were driving. So they didn't just
pull over and take sips.
You tell me
They didn't
pull over and take sips.
Get to the point.
No. I
Go ahead, Tom.
usually let Bailey sit up front, and I'm back in the back seat making pruno in a plastic bag. So it's so just bored on the trip to Atlanta. So Cracker Barrel is not just changing a logo. They say, hey, we're changing the logo and we're cleaning it up. Companies change the logos all the time. They freshen them up. They change them a little bit. They remove the icon of the folksy, general store that it was. And says, we've also moved items that aren't selling. That's not a big deal either. Stores do that every day. Hey, you know what? Honey roasted peanuts aren't selling. Let's have regular peanuts in bulk. They make decisions like that all the time. And they cleaned up the store a little bit. They said they're going to lighten the decor inside, because every so many years they're changing tables and stuff. They get old. And now it's like they're moving the culture. That's what's going on, Pat. And people are reacting very similarly to when Coke changed Coke.
Yep.
And that goes back 40 years now. Sergio Zyman, I believe it's like 40 years now where Coke changed Coke. And it's a culture. They're moving culture, not just changing a logo. And CEO Julie Fels Masino has stepped on the third rail here. And she's out there just using words along with the CMO. And you are getting obliterated from X to Reddit to Wall Street, which means that as a leader, she's handling a change terrible. Forget what it is.
Yeah.
As a CEO, you're handling a change horribly, but you're touching
There's one
culture.
person that I believe can change it. One person that I believe could change it. If you hired this PR person overnight,
Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel. Let me tell you who it is. I want you to look at me, Rob. If you're ready, there's one person that can change it.
Hold on.
Okay,
I want to
one
be
person.
serious and not
She
laugh.
can change it. She can change.
Wow.
Cracker
Can
Barrel.
we go
really
after?
hungry for some
Can we
reason.
go?
Except the shirt is not the proper shirt. Okay.
No.
But
Country store.
Old country store. If Cracker Barrel
Right.
Hired her.
hires a country boy CEO.
Oh, my God.
He comes up and says,
Hey,
"Hey,
yo.
Sydney Sweeney,
Is that Sydney Sweeney?
You know,
It's like AI.
it's an AI version of Sydney
Oh, all
Sweeney.
right.
We kind of,
She has like 9 fingers. Probably.
That there's kind of Hooters
Crawford,
meets
Texas.
grits.
Can I make an observation?
Tom.
Can you show the CEO of Crack?
By the way, no, folks. I just want to prepare you guys. It's not Sydney Sweeney. The CEO is somebody else. So you have to prepare. Go for it. This is the CEO of Cracker Barrel.
Can I make an observation?
Yeah.
Those glasses. Anybody that wears those glasses, Stephen Colbert, Rosie O'Donnell,
Rachel
Maddow, Mark Cuban, they all, once you put those on, something bad's coming and your brain is
What's her
fried.
background, Rob? Can we see what her background is? Maybe we're being unfair.
And where did she buy
Can
those
you
glasses?
go to her LinkedIn profile? Maybe
She's been there since 23. So
well, I just want to know, where was she at before and where did she come in from? So here's Julie, Cracker Barrel, CEO incumbent board member, Vivid Seats. Okay. Kohan.
Damn.
Well, she was a board member of Kohan, so it's all board member. She was at Taco Bell.
The president.
5 years and 6 months. And by the way, you know who was at Taco Bell? If I'm not mistaken, Brian Nichol was at Taco Bell at one point in time. Was he or was he not?
The CEO of.
Can you go to Brian Nichol? Was he at Taco Bell or?
Yeah,
Umberto loves Taco Bell. That guy eats there every day.
I believe Yum Brands.
Yep.
Yeah, so he was from 2000.
KFC.
So okay, 2011 to 2018 he was there. So she came after him, which means they didn't work together. So probably not the same idea. So if you can go back to her resume, go to show all previous. Okay, there's. Oh, no, go a little bit higher, Rob. Go a little bit higher. Right after Taco Bell. Where was she after Taco Bell? North America, Irvine, California. Go a little lower. SVP.
She was Sprinkles in LA.
Fisher Prince.
And at Starbucks.
Sprinkles.
I've seen enough.
Board of directors. Starbucks, 12 years. I don't know. I don't know if I see a pattern of making this dumb of a decision. I don't know if I see Coach, my favorite purse. I don't know if I see any kind of a.
But I don't see a line I don't see a brand line that lines up with Cracker Barrel. You see that?
Yeah.
You see the brand she's been associated with?
Then you know who that's on? Then you know who that's on?
It's on the board and who hired her.
What the hell were you thinking hiring somebody like that? Well, I mean, I remember one time we hired somebody, okay? And one of our guys brought the story up to me yesterday. We hired this person. I don't know how much of this I can. Let me just tell you what happened. We're at this meeting, okay? And we're sitting there with a bunch of people that run massive hotels, okay? And this person we hired, we don't know what side they're on, and, you know, they're having conversations. These are pretty 20, 30 heavyweights. And somebody asked the question of, who is your hero? And this person chose to go first, all right? Now, you have to realize, this is this person's first week with us.
Okay.
Loaded resume. And this person says, two of my biggest heroes in my life are Anthony Fauci and Joe Biden.
No.
Representing us. So I'm sitting there, a couple of my employees who are sitting there, what do you call it? They're
holding back?
They can't hold it back. They like choke. You know how you kind of like, you know, like that? One of those moments. So I'm like,
spit it out?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, that's great. And what can I say?
Oh, my God.
So I'm like, that's great. And then the guys over there that we don't know where they're at politically.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
All the big hotel
no,
people.
we don't know them. So it's
Yeah.
not like we're friends. We're just all trying to do business together. And I'm trying to see, like, we're building rapport. Then I'm looking at their body language, and a couple of them are like, yeah, I don't know about Anthony Fauci. You know, one of them says Joe Biden's a nice man, and, you know, obviously they would. And another person like, I don't know if I would say my hero.
Yeah.
But it's a good president. They were both liberals, but you could tell the hero for them would be more like Obama or something like that.
Heroes up there, baby.
So let me tell you, sometimes when you hire, you really have to hire and kind of see where people are at. Because if your brand is a very bold brand, that actual audience on that side has to trust, you have to do a little bit more digging for that individual to match your brand. Does that make sense? Like, for example, if CNN all of a sudden went and hired Charlie Kirk as a CEO, that's a shock to CNN's audience.
Big time.
And if Fox all of a sudden went and hired Jeff Zucker as their CEO,
Jeez.
the audience will be like, what's the announcement?
What happened?
Breaking news, Fox News just hired
Satan.
Stock market crash.
But to the audience, that doesn't make sense.
Yes.
So I put the onus on Cracker Barrel.
Crack it.
Why'd you hire her before you brought her on board? Adam, thoughts before we move on here.
The big thing is they changed their logo.
That's it. They
They
changed the
just
logo.
took the old guy out the freaking thing.
Because it's offensive.
It's offensive because he's white.
He's what?
But talk about Cracker
Okay,
Barrel.
well, that's the big deal.
Yeah, look how
They just
happy he was. He was
removed-
leaning on a barrel, and he's a cracker.
So the big deal for Cracker Barrel is they removed the cracker and the barrel from Cracker
that's
Barrel.
like taking Aunt Jemima off of the bottle. It's like,
They
what are you
did,
doing,
homie.
you dumbass?
Okay, if you really actually care, Don't call it Cracker Barrel.
Well,
I mean, I think we're missing the point here. They removed the subtle
So you would've changed the
messaging
name.
here.
You
I
would
just call it like the Whitey
Barrel.
Waffle
well,
House
just
or
call it
something
the
like
barrel.
that.
Well, now it's just, that's not even the barrel.
I
It's
don't
just
know. They
black
still
people
kept
showing
it.
up.
Hey,
Could you
by the way,
imagine if
Cracker
this were
Barrel.
a different restaurant?
Cracker Barrel.
What you'd
If you're-
call it?
If you're looking for a replacement,
Yeah.
Adam
Yeah,
Sosnick.
let Adam just lean up on there and be like,
Adam Sosnick.
here.
We're gonna
Okay.
call it Bagel Barn moving forward.
Adam would call it the Jewish barrel. Adam would call it the
Lox.
The lox.
Hey, no,
Let me tell you something.
Taste the soup. You'd call it taste the soup.
What's wrong with the soup? Try the soup.
Aha.
Let me tell you something. My dad was notorious. Me and my dad had a very contentious relationship, and every once in a while, when we were ready to meet, we would meet at a local restaurant. Usually, it was Denny's.
Classy.
And then when my parents got divorced, I don't know. I guess he wasn't near a Denny's. It would always be Cracker Barrel.
Nice.
Fight broke out.
And then we were always there, and obviously, we did our cracker thing. But then it's interesting enough. My dad, shout out to you, Dad, rest in peace. He started dating a black lady.
You're
Really?
joking.
Yeah, no, straight up. And next thing you know, he's like, "Meet me at Waffle House." And that's what that
This
became.
is not a joke.
This is not a joke. So
What was the
became
lovely
like,
lady's name? What was the lady's name?
I can't talk about that. However,
that's
my
so
dad
weird.
would roll with the punches here a little
Yeah.
bit. Depending on who was dating, we'd meet at the different type of restaurants.
When
There used to be Cracker Barrel.
By the way,
that's so gay.
I'm telling you right now, I have a whole different little respect.
Oh
for
no,
your
no,
father.
no! You don't
And my-
understand.
my
My
dad
dad
was
did not
a-
when
discriminate.
you said she dated a sister, I thought it was like a nun, not
No.
an actual sister.
Oh no, he was
Damn, let's
smashing
go,
his sister.
bro.
Well, actually, a
And then one
Jewish
time
guy
he would
dating a
take-
nun is also kind of weird.
That's
So-
true.
That's very weird.
But
'Cause
then he
nuns
would,
aren't supposed
then he
to-
would take his black
Nuns
girlfriend
aren't
to
supposed
Cracker
to-
Barrel. Everybody was
This story just went.
We have lost
completely,
control.
Full-blown cracker.
Yeah.
First we're talking
Welcome
and
to
racism.
Honky House.
Okay, all right.
I think we should make racism great again.
Yeah.
I mean, the rant that you
Adam,
went on.
not if you score a touchdown in the end zone of the
You're not-
NFL. We have to
by
end
the
it.
way,
It's not
I was
racist if you make fun of
I
We've
was
made
so-
insensitivity
I was
epic. Let's just head to racism.
Looking forward to watching football.
I'm
I
not
was
watching
so
nothing.
looking forward to watching football, and you do something stupid like that. After watching. Anyways,
now when you hear you fumble the balls, it's going to
let's,
be something.
Because
let's-
Roger Goodell is
let's
a
go-
Cracker Barrel.
Let's go to the next.
Roger Goodell
okay.
has CTE.
And by the way, Roger Goodell was just standing behind Trump a couple weeks ago
Yeah,
at
weird.
the White House.
Weird.
Two
I don't
crackers,
know
two
about this.
crackers.
Man. You can officially go to the PBD Podcast Circle on Connect, and you have the option of having 3 different categories. Category 1, you simply get the notes for free. You don't pay for it. It's tier number 1. Tier 2, if you want to be able to comment and post, certain things in there, you can go to tier 2. Tier 3 is something that you can post videos. You get a bunch of other added benefits for tier 3. But for some of you guys that want the notes that we're going through, it's free now officially for you. Go to my next Circle PBD Podcast. Find it, download the app, go to it. Every single time we do the podcast, you get the notes. You can follow through with us while we're going through all these notes, the addendum, the stories, and some of the stuff that we don't even cover for free. So download Connect, go to PBD Podcast Circle. You choose to do freemium or comment or videos, totally up to you. You'll at least get the notes. Next, a lot of you guys were asking about, we hadn't done a new series of signing the books, schedule, craziness, call it whatever you want to call it. The team came, sat me down. I signed hundreds of books. And here's what we're doing today, as well as the new signed books with the new Valuetainment red hats that we got signed here. Anybody that orders the Valuetainment red hats, you're getting a free keychain. We got 2 of them right there. One is home team. One is myself. Go ahead and get them. They're signed. Limited edition for these. These are not a lot of them. You can get these signed hats that'll be sent over to you. The first 5 that order the signed copies of either your next 5 moves or choose your enemies wisely, the sales team will contact you. You'll be able to tell us what name you want us to write it out to with a special note instead of just a signature. The first 5 that place an order, it'll be made out to you. Pick and choose, order the book. We will personalize it to you, but it's the first 5 orders. So go to vtmerch.com, place your order, and I think when you order the books, you get 4,
Bookmarks.
Bookmarks.
For
you
each
get
book.
all those 4 bookmarks
for
that'll
free.
be sent to you as well. And the hat, the free keychain, Future Looks Bright, sick keychain. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.